It disintegrated in a fiery blaze. It killed 7 astronauts. It was the Challenger disaster, the space shuttle. Now, how could something that was designed for safety come apart and kill those that were on board? Well, after all the research, after about 30 years, they've narrowed it down to those O-rings, little washers, little pieces of rubber that failed. And that little piece of rubber failing caused the joint to fail, which caused the booster rockets to fail, which caused the external fuel tanks to fail, and ultimately for the entire space shuttle to go down, killing all aboard. The amazing part of it is that the engineers, they had warned for years. They knew this was a problem. In fact, 9 years you could go back in the research and find that they knew this was a problem, and yet they didn't resolve the issue. They let that little O-ring become a major problem. Now, I think there's a spiritual connection as well. When you notice what a little tiny thing can do, something as small as an O-ring can bring disaster. And yet when we think about us, are we really mindful of the little things? In the Gospel of Luke, Luke chapter 16, verse 10, we find Jesus saying, unless you are faithful in small matters, you won't be faithful in large ones. That's the New Living Translation. He says, if you cheat even a little, you won't be honest with greater responsibilities. You see, this points to the fact, just small compromises, little lapses, small, seemingly small sins, can bring major disaster. And just because it's a small thing, maybe just like that little O-ring, just because it's small doesn't mean it's insignificant. And so we've got to take that to heart. Because we don't think it's a big deal doesn't mean it isn't. Because those little things can create disasters, spiritually as well. So remember the small things. Do the small things. Be sure that we follow God and make the right choices, even in the smallest of things. Because if we continue to do that, it's possible to do something momentous by adding all those right small things together. That's BT Daily. We'll see you next time.